have it all the time. Being late. Right, let's get going. Feet hip width apart. Make sure they're grounded. Soften your knees and then lengthen up as tall as you can. Think of that piece of string lifting you up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades in their pockets. A nice pelvic tilt to find neutral. And then engage your core. We'll start off with your head. Take it to the side. Lower it down. Chin down towards your chest. And up the other side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Lower. To the side. Head to the front. Chin down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Down. Back up. Shoulders up to your ears. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Release. Now bring them forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Side bends, reach. Back up. Other side. And up. 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 Take your arms up, melt the shoulders, hips facing forwards. Twist your upper body to the side. To the middle. Other side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. To the middle. Side. Back to the middle, arms down. Lift up your right knee. Take that to the side. In. And lower. Change lift. Side. In. And lower. Change lift. Side. In. And lower. Change lift. Side. In. Lower. Hands on your thighs now, knees soft, shoulders forward. Start rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. I want you to feel each vertebrae moving on your way down. Take it down as far as you're comfortable. Hold it. And now slowly come back up. Take your arms out in front. And now stretch up high as you can onto your toes. Come back down. Arms on your thighs. And roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms on your thighs. And roll. Hold it. Slowly up. Arms out. Stretch up. Come back down. Arms by your sides. Right. I'm going to do some prones. Engage your core and let's slowly go down into your prone position. Crawl forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Make sure your positioning is correct. Okay, we're doing a hill climb. Right knee to right elbow, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Right, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Right, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Soften the knees, and nice and slowly we're coming back up. Slowly up to standing. Good. Right. Next one we're going to do is a leg slide. Okay, so just sliding the foot out to the side. Engage your core and let's go down. Touch, crawl forwards. Again, make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. We'll start off with the right foot, slide it out to the side. And back in. Left, slide. And in. Right, slide. And in. Left, slide. And in. Right, slide. And in. Left, slide. And in. Soften the knees, and again, without wriggling from side to side, slowly back up. And slowly up. Okay, one more. Engage your core again, down we go. Touch, crawl forwards. Hands underneath shoulders. Okay, so now we're going to do an opposite hill climb. So right knee to left elbow, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Right, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Right, in. And back. Left, in. And back. Drop your knees, stretch back. Good. Right, we're going on to our backs. We're going to do some tabletops. So you want feet together, toes out, heels where the toes were. Arms by your sides. Obviously, if you desperately want to use the ball underneath, you can. It's not one of those, but you can if you want to. Push your back into the mat. Then arch up. Find neutral when you're happy with your neutral position. Engage your core. Right, this is all about foot positions. We haven't done this for a long time. So take your right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg, lift. Now we're going to take the right leg up to the ceiling. Now keep that leg as straight as you can. Now turn the toes out as if you're in first position in ballet. Not the leg, just the foot. Now we're going to take that foot down towards the floor. And back up to the ceiling. And lower. Back up. Lower. Back up. lower, back, up. Release the toes back into the tabletop, lower it to the floor, lower the other one down. Right, we'll do the same with the left leg. Take your left leg up into the tabletop, right leg lift. Now we're taking the left leg up. Again, keep it as straight as you can and then take the toes out, first position, and lower the leg down towards the floor. Back up. Lower. Back up. Lower. Back up. Lower. Back up. Release the toes back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one down. Right, we're coming back to those. Just roll onto your side for a break. And lengthen out. As long as you can. You want your top hip on top of your bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Firstly, we're going to take both legs off the floor. Now, don't move the top leg, but just point the toes up to the ceiling. And lift the leg. And lower. Now keep it straight so it won't go up as high. Lift. Make sure those toes stay up to the ceiling. And lower. Lift. 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 And lower. Release the toes, top onto bottom. Relax the legs down. Good. Now go back onto your back again. Do the other side in a minute. Okay, so back into position, feet together, toes out, heels where the toes were, not the shoulders. Push your back into the mat, arch up, find neutral, engage your core. Take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Okay, again, we're taking the right leg up to the ceiling. And the same again, taking the toes out to the sides. Right, this time, leg goes out to the side, keeping it straight. And back up to the ceiling. Out to the side. Back up to the ceiling. Out to the side. Back up to the ceiling. Up to the side. And back up. Release the toes. Back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one down. Good. Okay, let's do the same with the left leg. Left leg up into the tabletop, right leg lift. Now take your left leg up. Again, keep that leg as straight as you can. Toes into first position, leg out to the side. And back up. You really must feel it in your inner thigh muscle. That's how far you need to go. Out to the side. And back up. Out to the side. Back up. One more. Out to the side. Back up. Release the toes. Back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one down. Good. Now we can go on to the other side. And lengthen out again. Arm on your side if you can manage. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Top toes facing the ceiling. So first position again. And lift that leg. Keep it straight. And lower. Lift. 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 And lower. Release the toes, top onto bottom. Relax your legs down. Good. So we've done all the first position. If you need to have a drink, grab one and then onto your back. Just need to drink. It's not as warm in here as I thought today, actually, luckily. Right, so we're changing foot position and we're going to take the foot inwards this time, so it's a little more uncomfortable. But you'll notice the difference in the muscles that we're working. Feet together, toes out, heels where the toes were. Melt the shoulders. Push your back into the mat. Arch up. Find neutral. When you're happy with that neutral position, engage your core. Take your right leg up into the tabletop. Left leg lift. And now right leg up to the ceiling. Okay, toes now facing inwards. Okay, and we're going to take the leg down towards the floor. Back up to the ceiling. Keep the control. And again, lower. Back up. Lower. Back up. Lower. back, up. Release the toes, back into the tabletop, lower it to the floor, lower the other one down. Right, let's do the same with the other leg. Take your left leg up into the tabletop, right, left. Now take your left up to the ceiling. Get that leg as straight as you can and take the toes inwards. Now lower the leg down towards the floor. Back, up. And again, lower it down. Back, up. Lower it down. Back, up. One more, lower it down. Back, up. Release the toes, back into the tabletop, lower it to the floor, lower the other one down. Good, right, onto your side again. And lengthen out. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Now, take your top leg a little bit higher and drop your toes down towards the floor. Okay, now lift. Just be careful of cramp with this one. And lower. Lift. 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 And lower. Release the toes, top onto bottom, relax down. Good, right, hopefully you felt that. Now onto your backs again. Have a rest in a minute. Get your feet into the right position, arms by your sides, melt your shoulders, back into the mat, arch up, find neutral, engage your core. Take your right leg up into the tabletop, left leg lift. Right leg up to the ceiling, toes inwards. Okay, ready? Take that leg out to the side. Keep it straight. Back up to the ceiling. It should feel a little strange. Out to the side. Back up. Out to the side. Back up. Out to the side. Back up. Release the toes back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one down. Good. We'll do the same with the left now. Take your left leg up into the tabletop. Right leg lift. Now left leg up to the ceiling. Straight as you can. Toes inwards. Leg out to the side. And back up. Out to the side. Back up. Out to the side. Back up. Out to the side. Back up. Release the toes back into the tabletop. Lower it to the floor. Lower the other one down. Okay, one more. Onto your side. And lengthen out again. Top hip onto bottom hip. Neutral spine. Engage your core. Take both legs off the floor. Take the top leg a little bit higher so you can take the toes down towards the floor. And lift the leg. And lower. Lift. 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 And lower. Relax the toes, top onto bottom, relax down. That set is now over. Cool, that was quite long, wasn't it? Right, you can sit up. Yeah, it's just nice to work all the muscles because we tend to use the two main ones, but we don't use the ones going down the sides. So that's used them all. Did you get it? Well done. They do have a few in here. We have got one more set to do of the sitting ones that I really hate that we'll do afterwards. Okay, but not yet. So we're going to do some roll downs now. We're going to just nice and simple today. When we come back up, I just want us to stretch forward each time. Okay, so arm positions, whatever you would like. Okay, it's entirely up to you today. Melt the shoulders, keep your chin off your chest, and let's go down. So keep the control. Make sure everything is coming from your core and not from your neck. Okay, back up. Once you get up to the ceiling, just stretch yourself forward as far as you can and hold it. Okay, back up. And lower. Good. And up. Then when you come back up, stretch forward. Back up. And lower. Okay, back up. And stretch. Back up. And roll. And up. When you're up, stretch forward. Okay, last one. Come back up. And roll. Up we come. Stretch. And release. Right, it's plank time. We're only doing 3 times 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds. Do you want to do 67? I'm quite happy to do 67 seconds. If you would like. Okay. I thought it was going to be a little bit hotter than this, so I thought 3. On Monday, we did a 90, 60 and a 30, which was quite nice. Oh, there's no reply from over in the corner. Exactly, see? That's because you did the 90 and the 60 first. Right, elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Core should be engaged. Those that are lifting, lift. Lengthen your body. Melt your shoulders. Nice, deep breathing. 8 seconds to go. Knees down and relax. If you want to have a stretch, please do. And stretch back. Good. Right, let's do number 2. Ready. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Come up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Core should now be engaged. And lift if you're lifting. Lengthen your body, melt your shoulders. Nice deep breathing. $15 to go. Knees down, relax, well done. Stretch if you would like to. And stretch back. Good, right, we can do one more. Now I'm warmer. Elbows underneath shoulders. Think about your core. Up onto your knees. Tilt your pelvis. Core should be engaged now. Lift if you're lifting. Lengthen your body. Melt your shoulders. Nice deep breathing. Ten seconds to go. Knees down, relax. One more stretch. And stretch back. Good. Okay, stay on your fronts. We've got one more to do. On your fronts, not a plank, obviously. So I want your arms out straight. Rest your head on your mat. Floppy feet, so you're not using your glutes. Okay, now engage your core. Lift it away from the mat. Now lift both arms off the floor and bring your elbows into your sides. Back out in front and relax them down. Lift up, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lift, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lift up, elbows in, back out, relax down. Lovely. Now we've got to sit up again. We've got to do this. Right, you've got to imagine that you're sitting up against a wall. So the whole time you've got to sit up as tall as you can. There's no leaning back, okay? Because when we can, we will lean against the wall because it's easier. So no, we're going to start off with the left leg bent, and the right leg out straight. Now, when you hold your knee, I want it really lightly. Don't grab. Okay, you're just lightly placing your hands. If you start grabbing, I'm going to make you take your arms out to the side. Okay, and that makes it harder. So sit up nice and tall, melt the shoulders, and then engage your core. So to start with, the toes are facing the ceiling and we're just lifting the leg. Okay, ready, lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and lower. I've decided we're only doing 6 on each today. Change legs. You can feel it already. This is, yeah, but this is the easy one. Sorry. Right, sit up nice and tall, melt the shoulders, engage your core, lift, and lower, 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 lift, and lower. I think that was 6. Change over. Right. So now the toes are going to be out to the side. So you're going to feel this in your going into your knee on the inside. Okay. The medial side, we call it. Right. So no grabbing. Sit up nice and tall. Melt the shoulders. Engage your core. Lift. And lower, lift, and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower that down. Well done. Change over. Okay, same positioning. Engage your core. Sit up nice and tall. Toes out to the sides. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Try not to lean back. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Relax. Change over. Okay, so this time the toes are going to go inwards. So you're getting the lateral quad. So sit up nice and tall again. Engage your core. Are you ready? Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. Don't cramp, Pauline. And lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. One more. Lift. And lower. Relax that one. Change it for the last one. Okay, toes inwards. Sit up nice and tall. Engage your core. Ready. Lift. And lower. 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 Relax. Oh, I didn't like that. Well done. Very good. Just gives you an idea. It's also the bendier you are, the easier it is. Because if your body's one of those that does the splits and that kind of thing, it actually is easier for you. There might be someone that can do the splits, okay? If you're sort of dancer, they will find that really, really easy. But us that are certainly not dancers don't. Right, oh my God, it's really taken a long time, that. You're going to be stretching, you may lie down. I'm just going to close this too, because the others will be here in a minute. Oh, I was not expecting that. Right, grab your band if you want to use it for stretching. Bring your knees into your chest first. Okay, take one foot down to the floor. If you are using your band, pop it over a foot, straighten the leg up to the ceiling, and then bring it in towards you. If you want to make it a bit stronger, drop your toes down towards you and hold it. Okay, release that now and place that foot onto the other knee. Either lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee, whichever gives you the better stretch. Okay, release that down. Bring the other knee in. Straighten up again to the ceiling. Bring it in towards you. Drop your toes down if you want that stronger stretch. Okay, release, foot onto your knee. Take it nice and wide. Lift the one that's on the floor or push down with the palm of the hand on the inside of the knee. Okay, release that down. Take your legs out straight, arms above your head. Get as much distance as you can between your fingers and your toes. Bring your arms in, either by your sides or on your abdominals. We'll do some thoracic breathing. Melt your shoulders, get comfortable. You're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you breathe in, you're pushing out your abdominals to get as much air from as low down in your diaphragm as you can. As you breathe out, pull in your abdominals to expel as much air each breath as possible. When you finish the breath you're on, nice and slowly come up to seated position. Legs out straight, toes in. If you can touch your toes, please do. Okay, release. And now bend your knees. Take your hands behind you. Come forwards. Straighten the legs. And nice and slowly climb back up. To finish. Well done. Good work this morning. Thank you all for coming. And we'll do the same again next week. Because there's nothing else we can do.